Hungry fish feeding on the margins on a sunny day is what most anglers have been dreaming of for the past weeks of lockdown. With fishing now permitted, we can prepare a rod and get amongst them once more, eager to catch, making up for lost time. Looking below the surface, we can see these carp stirring up the lake sediment as they search for food. Everything is pointing towards a great day's fishing. Should we go fishing? Hi River Foss fishing folk, welcome back to a new episode. Today is very exciting because we're heading off for our first session post-lockdown. Today we're going to a local fishery to fish the match lake, which is obviously full of match-sized carp. We're going to catch you up when we're by the bank. Hopefully we catch some fish. See you in a bit. Well, we're just giving our pellets a minute to soak so they're nice and soft, and then we'll get them out there. There's an island just opposite, so we're going to fish just to the left side in the slightly deeper water of that island. So we'll start baiting up and then we'll get out there. So that's what we're going with today. Little hook, little pellet to start with, see what we can pick up early on. Well, unfortunately missed it off the camera, but it didn't really take long for our first bite at all. Little roach who just popped off right down in the margins, because I think that pellet was a little bit too big for him. Eyes bigger than his stomach there. So we're going to get baited up again and get out there, because there's obviously some fish feeding. So today I'm going to start using the method feeder to begin with, and just casting it right against that far bank. I think the method feeder will work really well to start with. You know, it'll concentrate the fish nicely and we can see what we can pull out. So we're going to keep baiting up with some nice pellets and some small pellets obviously around the hook. And cast over to the far bank and hopefully something will come and have a go at this. Well, at last we'll try our first good fish. There we have him. There we go, lovely little fish there. Get him slipped back now. Well, we had a nice little skimmer there. Perhaps not the fish we were hoping for to start with, but we're off the mark nonetheless, and now we can get out there and catch that monster. Well, at last, that fish we've been waiting for can only be a carp. Oh, here we go, this is what we came for. One really nice carp, very hard fighting in the sun. We'll get him slipped back and see if we can get some more now. With the sun rising in the sky and the water heating, fish started to come quicker and quicker. Well, there we go, another really nice fish there. Another really nice carp there. This guy's hooked bang in the centre of the bottom lip, which is exactly where you want that hook. There we go, another nice carp in the net there. Well, into another nice carp. Well, it's turned into an absolute glorious morning down here at the lakes. Can barely keep a rod in the water at the moment. We're getting so many bites, really nice carp, things like that. We're obviously not catching them all on camera because I would just drain my battery instantly. We're catching so many. All the kind of the fog and the mist that was here is burnt off, and the kind of chill that was here is gone. It's now absolutely cooking. In fact, I'm going to have to take some layers off in a second. We're going to keep fishing and we'll bring you up to date if we catch more nice carp or anything interesting. Oh, that was a really odd bite. It just went slack. So struck, so I thought it might be a drop back. And yes, a fish on. Oh, nice little carp there. Around midday, the carp started to feed on the near side margin and seemed more intent on taking off the surface than the bottom. I decided to change tactic, got out the waggler rod, clipped on a homemade float, and baited this with a large piece of corn to attract the carp's attention as it floated through the water column. With the rod set, I flicked it out and was almost instantly rewarded with a take. Oh, these carp may be not the biggest, but they're so hard fighting in the sun. Let's try and get rid of the net. Oh, there we go, in the net. Well, there we go. The first little common carp ever caught on my homemade waggler. Proof that they work. I'll get him slipped back. I baited up quickly again with another large piece of corn and got the rod back out there. I started to introduce a little bit of corn to try and get the carp competing. It wasn't long until the action started to come thick and fast again. Well, we've been catching so many fish, I've actually stayed here way later than I intended to. I'm running low on storage now because I've been filming so much, so I'm going to do one more fish, then we'll pack up and head off. One more fish first though. Well, it didn't take us long at all to get into another one. Just slipped him over the net there. There we have it, probably one of the biggest fish of the day that, so a really nice one to end on. So we'll get him back and then we'll head off home. Fishing the Match Lake was probably one of the most prolific days angling I've ever had. I caught well in excess of 50 fish and it was exactly what I needed after so long without fishing. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking, and you can watch more of my videos by clicking the links on screen now. For example, where I make some wooden floats that I caught so many fish on today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you in the next one.